Hi, I'm Carolyn, trichologist here at Absolique. We help people with hair loss, hair thinning and scalp conditions, and a big part of the problems is always going to be nutrition. So we're always looking for recipes and trying to teach you a little bit more about nutrition. So today we have a recipe which is more for our vegetarian friends and our vegan friends as well. If you are a meat eater, it is a good idea to have some vegetarian meals throughout the week as well, so you're not eating animal protein all the time. But we do more and more have a lot of vegans and vegetarians. So this recipe is for you. I was doing it for some friends at a dinner party, had some leftover tofu, and this is what I found. So with the tofu, it is obviously a soy derivative, so you always need to make sure that it is organic, because if it doesn't state that it's organic, it is coming from a GMO or genetically modified organism, so it's from one of those crops, so make sure it is certified organic. So this is a honey ginger tofu and veggie recipe. So when we're talking about protein in particular, we need the protein to grow hair, but for our vegans and vegetarians, the plant-based proteins are incomplete. So this recipe combines the tofu, and you can serve it with brown rice or farro or something similar. You could use quinoa, but you need to use 2 plant proteins to form one main protein. So if this recipe, if you don't use the brown rice or farro or other grain, you could consider using some seeds or some nuts or something to sprinkle on top. Okay, so always remember, a heme or animal protein is complete, plant proteins are incomplete. In this recipe, I use whatever vegetables I had at hand, but this one was particularly asparagus, some carrots, some green onions. Ginger is very healthful, antioxidant as well. It's got garlic in it, but it has a little bit of honey. Okay, so for our vegan friends, we would take the honey out, and you could add just a sweetener. We're also using some coconut oil, and to be gluten-free, because that's generally what we want to be to increase absorption as well, you would use a gluten-free soy sauce. Okay, so for this particular recipe, we'll put a link at the bottom of the blog. But we're always eating for nutrition. We're trying to raise iron levels and ferritin levels as well, so to get the most from your food, and then also some essential fatty acids. So if you want to follow the link for the recipe, or want some information about our food combining, about the heme, the non-heme, and how to get a complete protein, or with any questions or concerns about your hair loss, hair thinning and scalp conditions, as always, drop me an email. It's info@absolique.com.au.